UN Development Program Human Development Report for Latin America and the Caribbean calls for a new notion of progress. Well-being is much more than living above or below a poverty line. And progress is much more than how much money countries make. Economic growth alone is not enough. People are the real wealth of nations. Nothing that reduces the rights of people and communities or threatens the environment can be considered progress. In the last 20 years, poverty was cut nearly in half, and the size of the middle class increased significantly. But the bulk of people, more than 220 million women and men, are neither officially classified as poor, nor have they risen into the middle class. 38%, that's 2 in 5 Latin Americans, are vulnerable. Within this group, 25 to 30 million are even more at risk of falling back into poverty. This is over 1/3 of all those that recently left poverty behind. People rise into the middle class because they have education, skills, and jobs. But a single shock, like a health problem, an economic crisis, or a natural disaster, can send an entire family back into poverty. That's why UNDP calls for boosting 4 factors that prevent people from sliding back into poverty, especially in a time of economic downturn. Social protection, access to care, especially for children and older persons, assets that act as cushions when crisis hits, like a house, a car, or savings account, and better job skills. UNDP is redefining what progress means. It's not just economic. It's about better access to health and education services, better workplace standards, and care for children, older persons, and the most vulnerable among us. It's about safety, closing historic, gender, ethnic, and racial gaps, and access to justice. It's about protecting the environment, using renewable energy, and boosting resilience to natural disasters. It's about living a life with dignity and opportunity. This holistic approach to improving people's lives will help countries in Latin America and the Caribbean achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, end poverty in all its forms, and leave no one behind.